Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numithrander, and today, now that we've killed Bale, we're going to be doing a weapon roundup. To a limited extent, anyway. Because there are a bunch of weapons that I don't have yet. But, because I'm getting near to the end, I've decided to just look up where to get some of these. So, we know where to go now, so I'll go and collect them. So the first one is going to be the Sword of Light / Shadow. And I kinda ran across this already. Now I've come here before, the ruins of Unte. But I never actually engaged with this golem. And the answer for it was literally given by commentators. Item crafting and fire, yep. So, fire pot it is. Yep, definitely better to fight him on Torrent. Although, not sure I'm actually going to be bothered fighting him all the way to dead. We'll see. But I do find fighting these guys to be a smidge annoying. At the moment, I simply don't have enough furnace visages to kill him outright. Oh, I heard the sound. I told you to jump, but you wouldn't. And you have killed... Okay, you're gonna be like that. So I can't actually jump that, just with... Oh, that's a grab. And now I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, I am. And I just keep on spinning. Okay. Good to bloody know, I guess. Now here's a question. Will the golem be asleep again the next time that I load this area? I bloody hope not, because I've only got one more hefty pot. And if he is asleep again, then I'm going to have to use the pot and then just leg it past him. Okay, he's awake. That's one abject misery avoided. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the pot. I'm not gonna waste that. I'm also wondering if I'm even going to bother. This is just taking ages. And just keep attacking. Thankfully, the actual window to jump that is actually pretty lenient. Could be a hell of a lot worse. Are you actually gonna fall? No. Ow. Are you gonna jump? Help! Okay, I did something wrong right there. Okay, oh balls, you murdered Torrent too. Am I safe here? Yes, I am, okay. Okay. At least we know that we don't have to wake him up ever again. Because that could have been very painful. Ow. You bopped me in the head. I don't appreciate that. And that okay. Okay. Yeah, my dragon katana is not working all that well against these things. Wouldn't really have expected it to, but... I wonder if there's a specific dragon, or, well, fire golem killing weapon that isn't the pots. Okay. Okay. This time, I'm going to summon my mimic to help me fight this thing. And I'm going to make him a caster, so that he can be lobbing sorceries at him. I wonder, how much damage does my magic even do? Not much, really. And I really don't believe fire would serve me all that well. No, wrong time on the jump, but didn't die for it anyway. Run away. I got far enough away that it didn't kill me, but it did kill Torrent. Oh, you're gonna firestorm me, eh? Ah, God. Okay, I'm beginning to think this isn't worth the trouble. Not right now, anyway. I'm beginning to get annoyed with it, if I'm honest. Yeah, we get the sound effect again. Okay. Yeah, the mimic isn't helping much. Ow. I think I'm gonna need a heavier weapon. Okay, get away. Damn you. Okay. I don't need you launching more fire at me. Okay, the last one I killed with the axe of Godfrey. Oh, hold on, what? Come on. Okay, finally, some decent damage. Now get back on the horse, quick. My mimic actually healed itself. Okay. Nope. Come on. Fall again, damn you. Okay. Yeah, if you're gonna go for a grab, I'm just gonna leave. I messed it up, but I still managed to have enough time to jump. These things take a long, long time to kill on foot. Or, well, on torrent, you know what I mean. I'm not killing it with the bomb. Oh, I don't need a second one waking up to take part. Not now that I'm so close to ending this. Oh, and speak of ending. Die! Nope. There we go. Okay. That... blood-sucking cracked tear and a single furnace visage. Honestly, I think those should give you like 4 of the furnace visages every time. Okay, so let's find out what the bloodsucker does. Let's see, where are the tears again? Ah, here we are. Bloodsucking. Enhances attacks at the cost of HP. A crystal tear forms slowly over the ages, where the scattered sap of the shadow tree pools deep within the furnace golems. Can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction temporarily increases attack power, but drains HP over time. I don't think I like that much. No, don't like that at all, actually. If it were a straight cost, one time, sapped your HP, that would be one thing. But instead, it seems that it's just going to sap your HP entirely. Oh well, over time, which could end up getting you caught. Oh, okay. Now I have the Sword of Light. Yep, a stone-sheathed sword. Had a use after all. Oh, where are you? Ah, there it is. Sword of Light, pulled from its stone scabbard at an altar. From the quick of the root, unswerving rays of light intersect and reflect to give the silver blade form. Unique skill, Light. Unleashes the light carved in the armament's blade. Send the sword aloft to let loose a blinding light whose many rays sweep through the surrounding area. Also temporarily boosts one's own holy attacks. Interesting. So, an incantation-centric weapon. There are actually a number of incantations I've got recently that I do want to mess around with a bit. Okay, so that's the first weapon we were going for today. Took me longer to kill the blasted golem than I would have liked, but the deed is done. Next, we're going after this. A pool of water that I somehow completely bypassed on all of my previous runs through this area. Just never spotted it somehow. And so I was surprised when I looked up a few things and found out there's a dragon sitting in the middle of that lake. And a sword waiting for me, too. Oh, and there he is. There's the dragon. Looks like it's going to be another ghost flame dragon. Well, if I can summon, this ought to be a very easy fight. After all, I finally have the Dragon Slayer katana. So assuming I get the option to summon, I'll just summon in my Mimic and have him also use the Dragon Slayer katana. And the Great Katana, the standard iteration of the weapon. Large katana with a long, heavy blade. A weapon unique to warriors of the Land of Reeds. Designed for aggression, this armament requires the wielder to throw their entire body into swinging it. The slashing attacks of its honed edge incite blood loss. And it has a skill, Overhead Stance. A skill that starts with the blade held high in a ready stance. Execute a normal attack from this stance to step forward and slash downwards, or a strong attack to deliver a series of downward slashes. Not bad. However, it looks like I won't be... Oh, no, I can summon. Okay. I just had to wait for him to wake up first. And it is, in fact, another ghost flame. But this time, I have the appropriate weapon. Ha! Oh, run away. That is a deadly fire he loses. But fortunately, it gives you a very wide opportunity to just run from it. Hello. Are you sure you want to be back close to me? Oh. Die. Oh, what do you know? That was very, very easy. Makes me deeply regret having fought any of the other Ghost Flame dragons before getting this sword. Granted, I killed the other ones. Wasn't too obnoxious to do, but... oh, it could have been really, really easy. Like, he hit me once before I managed to wipe him out. So it is a world of difference, just using the appropriate weapon. And of course, when I get to Farah Majula again, there will be no reason not to use this katana in all future playthroughs. Slaying the dragons including Placidusax. Incidentally, that name... It always did struck me that it was Placid. Placid and then Sax. Placidusax. So the word Placid is literally in his name. And he is more or less a peaceful creature. That you literally have to kick his door down and attack him before he'll actually do anything to hurt you. Whereas you have Bale, who's literally named, well, not exactly evil, baleful, destructive. Destructive slash viciously with vicious intent. So when someone is looking at you balefully, it means they want to hurt you. Close enough to the meaning. So they named one of the dragons Placid and the other Bale. So literally, peace versus violence. Little bit on the nose there. I suspect that if I were to look into the specific names of all the other dragons, I would find something kinda similar. But I would probably find some old meaning to the words used in their names. But, to be honest... Oh, Gravebird armor. To be honest, I'm not too interested in looking into it. I merely raise Bale and Placidusax simply because of how overt their names are in relation to their nature. To the point where it's almost silly. Thought I heard something. But apparently not. So, since we got the Sword of Light, I could go after the Sword of Darkness, but I'm not all that interested in it. Because I actually kind of like the idea of having another item to boost my incantation damage. Hence, I know where to find the Altar of Darkness. And I could make the Shadow Sword. That Sword of Darkness. I'm blanking at the moment on which it is. Okay, so now we're back here again. Now, one more weapon to go fetch before we're done. And that can be found, well, two more weapons actually. But one is on the way to the other, so still just one side trip all told. Yeah, going for just grabbing a couple weapons this time, nothing fancy. I do still love the blue of this Cerulean coast. And I'm reminded of the fight with the Ghost Flame Dragon that happened on that island down there. And... yeah, I wish I had the Dragon Slaying Sword for that. But I've managed, and frankly, the first one I ran into, the one that was fighting all of those Black Knights and Perfumers, I dare say he was still worse to deal with. Especially worse than that one we just fought, because he was a complete pushover. Both because I had the weapon and because he didn't have friends. Friends, I say. It's not as if any of these Ghost Flame Dragons summon ads to help them. Instead, when I say friends, I mean other enemies that will attack me, whilst either attacking or being attacked by the Ghost Flame Dragon. Because the one we fought here on the coast ended up being assisted by a whole boatload of skeletons. And the skeletons interfering was almost worse. What's that weapon you've got? What the? Oh! Okay. That's a new one. Too bad for you, I have a better sword. You're a demi-human. Oh, that's a grab, is it? Ha! Oh, you... How did you survive? Let's try that again. Starlight Shard times 1. Yeah, I was a bit surprised by that. Because he was a demi-human, a bit like Bach, and yet... he was... armed with a glowing sword. And seemed to be able to wield sorceries, too. Very nasty creature he turned out to be. Oh, and I was right about demi-human. Nope. I lost track of you, but I didn't think I'd killed all of you. So much for your little sneak attack. Yep, you lot aren't faring too well, are you? I think I'm actually gonna... It's been a little bit since I've used Rolana's Twin Blades. Ooh, lightning. Ball lightning. Okay, gonna ride past you things. Looks like this was a dead end. A dead end with some angry wormy boys to deal with. Now we have the next ball lightning to evade. Ooh, a stake of Marika. I guess they're... I guess they're thinking... Oh, you actually got saved by the summoning pool icon. That was almost silly. Oh, there's a lot of you, aren't there? And it looks like a demi-human queen. Yeah, okay. We're gonna kill as many of the little ads as we can before triggering the big one. Oh, there you are. Didn't know where you'd got to for a second. Yep, and we also have demi-human chieftains. Okay. So far, this is going very smoothly. Yep, and because of how small these guys are, Rolana's twin blades are easily capable of staggering them. And therefore, this is going very easily. Let's hope I don't go to all this trouble butchering the mini-me's just to get murdered at the last second by the big one. It would be even worse if I ended up dying to the mini-me's. Went to all this trouble, and then just died, murdered by the mini-me's. It wouldn't do. And now for the queen. Demi-human queen Marika. Yep, you don't stand a chance. Star-lined sword. Apparently fire was the more impactful element on that fight. Okay, so now we have a new sword. Star-lined sword. Sword encrusted with a line of stars, fashioned from small pieces of crude glintstone. Weapon of the demi-human swordsman. When bestowed with this weapon by their queen, the swordsmen swear to find the truth that lies at the end of the procession of stars. Onze's line of stars' unique skill. This skill, named after a demi-human sword master, imbues sorceress energy into lined glintstones and executes a slash attack. Repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks, each dealing greater damage than the last. Kind of interesting that the demi-humans get a thing like this. Again, a katana with a slashing move. No, rather, a stabbing, I meant to say. Okay. That is very cool. That is very cool. But, alas, it is as yet unupgraded. So I will have to put it aside for the time being. Let's see. I do believe there's one more weapon to find around here. Let's see if there's anything on this, coffin ship. Nope, can't get out to there. If I tried, I would simply drown. And that would be a waste. I do have 200,000 runes at the moment. Ooh, gold rare. What will you be? Great Grave Glovewort. I'm probably never going to use another, Spirit Ash other than the Mimic, but... well, nice to have the option. Okay, back this way. So I'm pretty sure there's at least one more weapon nearby. see. Oh, there's another couple demi-humans that I missed. Ooh. Just as deadly to you as it is... Well, not just as deadly since I survived it and you didn't. But deadly to you and harmful to me most definitively. Okay, so we turned off this way. But it looks like there is another path over here. Yeah, looks like it. If I'm reading the map correctly. Which I might not be, for all I know. Ah, there's something. Spirit Sword. Yep, that was what I was thinking of. Yep, you're pretty darn weak to fire, I have to say. Made it rather foolish of you to fight me here. But then again, would have been mighty foolish of you to ever fight me anywhere. Spirit Sword. Sharp blade sculpted into a twisted shape. A sword that has seen many years of use in the gravesite. Said to serve as a medium for communion with spirits. Unique skill, Rancor Slash. Spin around, slashing foes while summoning vengeful spirits, which chase down foes. Additional input allows for a follow-up attack. Then we also got a rickety shield for what that's worth. Which is very little. Ah, there's the lamenting visage. I forget whether I found that before or not. A stone lantern carved to resemble a lamenting human head, the eyes vacantly beaming out light. Can be raised up when equipped in the left hand, illuminating more of the surrounding area. The unusual expression somehow imparts a sense of contentment, the languid ease of one who needs not sight. Unique skill, Blindfold of Happiness. Swing the head while covering the eyes, unleashing a wail of lamentation, while temporarily making the user of this skill harder to see. To those who seek happiness, blindness is bliss. Oh yeah, and we also have the Spirit Glaive, which is in the same family as the Spirit Sword, one would assume. Well, I think that will wrap up this episode, as I can't think of any other weapons that are obvious that I've overlooked. So, yeah, if you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a good day.